Welcome to part 2. That was a fucking mess, right? You'll have noticed this by now. Mainly, when I program, personal grooming goes out the fucking window, right? Because basically I have a drive that I cannot leave until I've finished, no matter how long that is. So, haircut, that can fucking wait, you know what I mean? The beauty of being a sole guy coding something is you remember everything. The negative part of being a sole guy coding things is you remember everything. Every alternate version, everything you've coded. And it gets very hard to dump that out of your head. Now, at the moment when I'm working with, as I say, my 9-dimensional mathematical arrays in 32-bit colour space and floating point, that's not healthy for me, you know what I mean? It's the sort of thing that drives a person nuts. Now, I programmed years ago before 3D, and I went anywhere near it. And the reason I stopped doing that professionally was it was starting to send me a bit odd, a bit strange. Now, I used to start thinking, well, it's a bit strange anyway. No, I mean seriously, batshit crazy as a box of monkeys, you know, sort of shit. That's the reason I stopped it. So the way I do it now is I was talking to Glenn Sutton the other night, and I said, well mate, you know how you bugger off on holiday a few times a year to get away from the art and just calm your brain down a bit? He says, yeah, that's what I do with the programming. It's the same thing. I put the art on one side for a few weeks or whatever, I do the coding side. My golden rule is never mix the two in the same day, because otherwise both bits get done shit. They do not seem to mix in the same head at the same time. Maybe that's just me. Now, Mini-R, what's that? It's not Reducto, it's an alternate algorithm I had that I didn't find a whole lot of use for. But it turns out it's very useful for certain jobs. This is just a simple, very, very simplest form of polygon reduction. And think of it as a backwards subdivision. A backwards triangulated subdivision, right? So you need a triangulated beam mesh, there you go. Right, you just drag and drop it on there, I got it a few times. So we're using it in Project 2813 at the moment for a lot of stuff, because some stuff you don't need an optimised reduction like Reducto, because Reducto is highly optimised. It will pick out the detail. So on this road, for example, if you have this road and there's trees, the trees would have a lot of polygons, the majority of polygons, the road would have next to nothing. And it would do that in the space of one loop. Nothing else can do that. It's intelligent, it learns, right? It'll learn the more you use it. Very nice bit of kit. I know a lot of people are dying to use it. As I say, the core code is sorted now, I've just got to sort a UI out. The only trouble is, I'm terrible at UIs. UI programming, right? Most people love it, I fucking hate it. Because I can't just make a Windows version. I've got to make Windows and Linux and Mac, which is sort of part of a porn mag. There you go. I'm sure I think what's been going on around here. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff being requested, and can it do this, can it do that? That's as much as I'm saying. It does other stuff, but I'm not telling you what it is. But some of the features, it's a case of you don't know you need them until they're supplied, right? They're solutions to problems you don't realise exist yet, and that's the bottom line of this. Now, we're asked to go to New Zealand to teach at one of the biggest 3D colleges over there. The trouble is, the pay shit, right? It's about what I get paid for a day or two, right? But over a week, 5 days. But it's in a nice place, I'm there for a month, but see, part of me knows it's a really good opportunity. The part doesn't like the idea of being away from the family and the kids, out of communication completely, which is what I'll be for 4 weeks. There's also a few other concerns of mine that I want addressed before I sign the dotted line, because I've been waiting 3 days at the moment before I sign this thing. Once I sign, that's it. I've got to see what happens. But let's see what my decision is. But yes, so I'm really feeling like shit at the moment. Still got that bloody virus. Also, I'm having nagging problems with my feet again. You know, like when I was working with a stick, last year, yeah, there's a pretty good chance that when I go back to the end user event this year, for the 3rd to the 5th of June, that might well be walking with a stick again. I'm going to stop doing these goddamn walks as much. I would say, go to enduserevent.com. Now that's not the whole list of speakers. Every week they'll tell you who else is on. Now at the moment, well, I know I'm there. I'm doing 3 sessions this year. One of them will be very special. Sort of a toss up really. I'm half tempted to show Reducto in detail working and its results in closed session. Don't know, because I don't want to show it until it's the way I want it to be. Because the one I used to hate software for to download, it's got to be banned, right? It can't, you know, be going to problems with it. Oh, Jesus, it's fucking killing me. God almighty. Look, it's the robots up there. This is not cool. Whatever fucking possessed me to go walking the wrong way around these hills today, I'll never know. So yes. Right. So before the software side and stuff like that, one thing I would say is now that Maya, Max and Woodmox and Softimage 2011 are out, give them a go, because they've all got some nice features. Now you remember me saying last year how people were saying, well, Mudbox hasn't got many features this year, now there's Max blah blah blah. We're in the middle of a goddamn recession. No company on the planet was going to suddenly add a shitload of features on that release if they're a public company, because the shareholders would have went fucking ape. Now we're starting to ease out of this time. They can release more features, right? Shareholders like that now, and that's the bottom line. I know we all think that, well, it'd be better if companies weren't floated. That's the way of the world. If a company isn't floated, it often does not have the money to do the things it wants to. These companies work with long-term plans. Sometimes you got to see the big picture. That's why I've stuck around with Mudbox. I knew they laid the dev plan in front of me. I know what the full long-term plans are way ahead of now. I know there's a few surprises that they're not going to tell me, but I know all the major things. I know what's coming, and I'm not going anywhere, am I? Now people are, it's Mari. You know, I'm thinking, well, yeah, you look. I'm not going to be a fanboy. That looks very nice, but until I see that working on a machine such as mine, which is a production level machine without 5 gigs worth of graphics cards, I reserve judgment. But it's very nice, you know. But I don't know, something about it just says to me there's more to that than they're admitting to, resource-wise. My guess probably all wrapped in CUDA and or some sort of, you know, third-party graphics card implementation on the GPU. I know they've got a PTX implementation which will help a bit, but a lot of it's just memory optimizations, you know, that it's sometimes easier for a small company to do than a large company. But large companies have to go past, you know, shareholders and stuff. Let's see what time it is. Fuck, I need time to go. So there you go. Here we normally start with. We'll end with it today. So yes, all in all, a very busy week for Winnie Boy on the code front. So when's the Tanya Space coming in? I do not fucking know. My priority right now is to have a rest, do some sculpting. I have a job in for some things that you will see very shortly. These have to be done first, because to be blunt, this shader ain't going to make me a fucking penny, right? It will be open source once we nail the tangents stuff, and then that's it. Once I've nailed it, it's out, it's open source as well. And you can all do what you like with it then. Because I'll have one, right? I've got my shader, don't need it. It's like, don't need anything else on it. If you want to have anything there, add it yourself. So yeah, bye, see you all next time. Toodle pipski.